July 2024, a women's app founded by men becomes a new digital unicorn valued at over $1 billion. No other femtech app has ever pulled off such a feat. However, the Belarusian-rooted company Flow achieved this thanks to a calendar for tracking menstrual cycles, ovulation and fertility used by 380 million people worldwide. The app has become a major competitor to Apple and Google. But how did it come to be that men are able to make over $200 million on periods? How did women start trusting a smartphone gynecologist? And why did Flow share data about pregnancy and abortion with Facebook? This is the story of Flow. In 2013, Belarusian twin brothers Yuri and Dmitry Gursky, who were already successful entrepreneurs at the time, decided to create something that didn't yet exist in the market, or at least had no competition. One of the brothers, Yuri, was a business angel for several startups that were later acquired by giants. The video and photo app Masquerade was bought by Facebook, and the app developer AI Matter caught the attention of Google, so they had the funds to create their own product. Yuri, already had experience in developing fitness apps, decided that the most suitable market was health, specifically reproductive health. And even better, women's reproductive health, because this potential audience is hundreds of millions of people with a clear motivation to use the app regularly. For 2 years, they postponed the project due to doubts that creating a mobile app for tracking women's menstrual cycles was really a man's business. But the huge potential for success, the smell of money, and of course noble intentions outweighed the stereotypes. Although 2015 seems recent, the market for similar women's tracking apps was still in its infancy. There were a few simple calendars where you could mark the start and end dates of your period. They looked terrible. Total pink overload, flowers, kittens. However, there were two players to be cautious of. The ovulation tracker app Glow by PayPal co-founder Max Levchin, which immediately tracked $23 million in investments and headlines like 25,000 women got pregnant thanks to Levchin's app, and the second big competitor, Clue from Danish entrepreneur Ida 10, with $30 million in funding and the title of the most downloaded tracker in the App Store and Google Play. But no matter how many other women's calendars were out there, they all had the same problem. They only worked for regular cycles, like clockwork. The brothers then decided to take the matter very seriously. They analyzed competitive functionality, user feedback on social media, and consulted gynecologists. Ultimately, after spending about $100,000, they also made a pink tracker and named it Flow after ant flow, which is slang for menstruation in the US. And the only thing that set their ant flow apart from others was intelligence. Artificial intelligence not only helped Flow stand out, but could even almost accurately predict the course of an irregular menstrual cycle for each woman. In 2016, the only thing Flow's creators feared was that users wouldn't like the app, but the numbers said otherwise. 1 million downloads in a year, only 4-5 one-star ratings out of thousands of 5-star ones, and most importantly, major investors were interested in the miracle tracker. So it was time to transform from a family business into a solid project, and Flow gradually started accepting funds from angel investors. First, $300,000 from the Flint Capital Fund, then another $5 million, again from Flint, but this time through supermodel Natalia Vodyanova. She became a crucial link for Flow in promoting women's health with the project Let's Talk About It, period, where she met with famous models and actresses, encouraging women to openly talk about menstruation. By the end of 2017, Flow was no longer just a smart calendar, but almost a social network with useful articles, surveys, tests, videos, and chats for anonymous communication. The content was developed by 7 in-house Flow doctors and 38 medical experts from universities like Harvard, Oxford, Yale, and even the Association of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. Thanks to improved functionality, the Belarusian app suddenly surpassed one of its main competitors in the App Store, Clue, which had 8 million users and ranked 19th in the fitness and health category, while Flow reached 7th place with 10 million users. And Flow plans to cater to women of all ages. We want women to use Flow throughout their entire lives. To this end, they divided the app's functionality into several life stages: teenager, classic tracking mode, pregnancy preparation, pregnancy, young mom, premenopause, and menopause modes. This approach helped them reach 50 million users by 2018, of whom 17 million used the app almost daily. And what did that mean? Of course, it was time to start making real money from a free service. There are two main monetization strategies. The first is aggressive, where you cut off almost all free functionality from users. The second is softer, where you keep all the previously free functionality and add new paid options. Flow chose the second path. In 2019, the Gursky brothers wanted to offer their 100 million users some interesting features, such as paid gynecological consultations, selling themed products via Amazon, where Amazon would pay Flow 5% of each check, and even a subscription to contraceptives. But they settled on a different subscription: gynecological VIP content for $49 a year. And thousands of women immediately subscribed, generating $1 million within half a year. After that, things took off. PayPal's mafia's Don, Peter Thiel, invested $7.5 million, raising Flow's valuation to $230 million. Flow became the most popular health and fitness app in the App Store worldwide. Flow helped 10 million women get pregnant. Flow surpassed 150 million downloads worldwide. And where there is success, there's always a little stain on an inspiring story. And that, of course, was a data leak. From the start, Flow collected and analyzed user data through Facebook Analytics, a standard practice for most mobile apps. But in 2019, journalists from the Wall Street Journal accused the app of secretly sharing some health data with Facebook. Flow immediately removed the analytics service from the app and developed an internal storage system. How much did it cost? A box of energy drinks and one sleepless night. Everyone appreciated this noble act, and the app didn't lose its laurels in the App Store and Google Play. By 2021, the number of downloads reached $200 million, and the company's market value reached $800 million. In 2022, some security experts once again claimed that Flow still had the technical capability to share information with third parties without user knowledge, like Facebook or Google. But why would these tech giants want period data? And perhaps it wasn't them, but the government. This all started with the overturning of abortion rights in the US, and users of menstrual tracking apps feared that their medical data could become grounds for criminal prosecution if it indicated signs of terminated pregnancies. To maintain user trust, Flow developed an anonymous mode, which was later recognized by Time as one of the best inventions of 2023. However, the company had no time to celebrate because, for political reasons, they had to pack up and move to London. Naturally, this move saddened the company, but the July 2024 news made Flow proud. Thanks to an additional $200 million from investors, the company became a unicorn, reaching a valuation of over $1 billion. This made Flow the first purely digital femtech app to achieve such a colossal result. Even Apple, with its built-in menstrual tracking, and Google with its Fitbit didn't dream of such success. But is it fair? That's for the 380 million users worldwide to judge, including men, with whom women can share changes occurring in their bodies during cycles or pregnancy to help men better understand their partners and learn more about female health and the body. Recently, Flow has even been revolutionizing education and pleasure, helping women reach climax in sex. And perhaps it's all for the best, because Flow has an important mission to build a better future for women's health, helping them harness the power of their body signals, share experiences, and not be afraid of judgment or disclosure.